せいせいせいせいせいやってかか。今回はこちら、地中に眠る謎。よしよしよしよしよしよしよし。僕と契約して魔法少女になって。よし。はいはい。もうちゃっと進もうよ。もうすぐ新作発売しちゃうからね。アーロイがますますブスになるらしい。ちょ機械多いな。発見。よくこんなとこ人入れん。これ敵？味方？どっち？味方っぽい。
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the howling forbidden west.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
I feel like I barely shut my eyes and now it's morning. We have wasted enough time. When do we retake Meridian?
こんな近くて大丈夫か味方。緑色クエスト発見。A bird.
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle. Shh. I'll keep the moon from your brow.
どうかお大事に。いい、そんなことより向かうわ。地中に眠る謎。
Sneaking around, sniffing out disloyalty. Sort of makes me anxious.
ほいほいほい。お、なんかどんどんしてる。どんどんしてる。もつなくもトランプラー。なるほど。これ作れんじゃん。もっちゃ。これダッセー。これにしとくか。これも買う？買ったよね。装備はしないけど。帯電。鉄くず売却資源。 新しい服は。なんか想像してたの違う。まあいいか。うわ、強そうこいつ。
The Sun Ring, a proud tradition of culture.
It's not like a Canadian. At least.
Given time, I'm sure it wasn't.
なんだこれ。強すぎる。はいはい。でかいな君。
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful. Success. Welcome to the city, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, secure.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary blood.
おう。博打打ちの箱。
I fear this ceasefire.
Behave yourself, girl.
え？どこかな？
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
But the Kestrels.
話が飛ん
They
だぞ。
want us to see this,
バグっ
boy.
たバグった。
It makes quite an impression.
は？大バルコニーに向かう。なんかバグりました
This
ね。
is insane.
Hardly.
They're going to see me.
You underestimate the ease of hiding in plain sight. The balustrade. It's a short drop
If
from
you're
there.
gonna watch some slaughter, this is the place to do it.
I don't like heights.
あそこか。
You worry me, boy.
違う違う。ジャンプじゃん。ん？ちょっと待って。どうやって行くのか。あ？いやいやはえ何あえこれ何
The other side of the tower. Look for a
え
vent.
なんか違う生き方あ調べるってた今調べ
I say you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
中に入るかとりあえずこれ何これ最後のクエストえなんか熱そう
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan.
出た、また。また90。
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated. So by now,
何これバレた。
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
来た。
Zero Dawn.
ゼロドーン。
We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what is this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Oh, 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 oh. 開かない。
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super-weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist. is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
誰に向けたメッセージだよ。また
That doesn't make sense.
地球の生
Life on
命は
Earth didn't cease to exist.
消滅してい
They
ない。
said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
どうやって止めた？
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? A tomb?
Let's go.
バレてる？バレてない？バレてないよね。よしよしよしよし。やべ。ちょっと。逃げろ逃げろ。
To let tribal cryptids stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
いない？もういない？もういないの？面白くない。ちょっと待って、データポイントどこ？
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose.
Apple.
Now these aren't AIs, but make no mistake. Each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world, and most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Alert. Medical wing inaccessible.
どうしたってかせ。それ。どうしたってかせ。
I'll tuck that away.
Alert. Confinement block inaccessible.
じゃあ先進むか。ね。人類保管計画。
Intruder! Get her!
お前、
Whatever you do, don't die now.
どうやって入ったお前。ざけんな、どうやって入ったんだよ。やべえ、あれはやべえ。どうす。ファイヤーする。 これで飛ばす。お、何？あれか。おお、来た。いや、これじゃない。これじゃ。
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it.
Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay?
設定がつまり設定が逆転。なんか言ってそう。違う？ここじゃない？違うぞ。違うらしい。あるじゃん。あるじゃん。やっぱりあるじゃん。どっか登る。どっか登る。ここじゃないの？どっか。上行け。どっかのこれどっかから上行ける。なるほど。左上左左上左下右。
Done. I should check the door nearby.
ここ行けない。 ほど。あ、こっから上行って、これか。
Found one. Looks intact.
で、ほほほ。だけかい。セット。
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
上、左だ。右で、あとはわかんない。とりあえず回せば開くでしょう。お、あれ、上、左、下、右、上。じゃあ設定が逆転っていうことは反対すればいいんだっていうことだった。私は右、上、左、下。は？違う。いや、逆。これをひっくり返すと、下、左、上、右。右か、これ。あ？あ？下。左。
That did it. Door should have power.
よしよしよしよし。
Now to see what lies beyond it.
奥に、あ、何かと見えているぜい。ぜいぜいぜい。お、なんかあるぜい。奥ってどっちこっちか。はいはいはいはいはい。なんでいるんだよ。なんでドア開けて気づかないんだよ。
They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Brothers.
なんだよ、サイレントツイクできねえ。 さようなら。ああ、サイレントストライクができねえ。そういうこと。まだいんのまだいんのまだいんの。
Concentrate on your target.
どこいねえ。どこどこ見えない見えない全然見えない。どこにおいおいおいさっ
Or not.
まだいるんかい。まだ玉切れ玉切れ。
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
But get moving. You have to find Gaia.
はあ、ちょっと待ってくれよ。アイテムくれ。アイテムをくれ、俺は。アイテム欲しいんじゃい。もう。で、どこなんか2階がどうとかってな。2階行くんだよ。調子で頑張ってってね。
Hello,
Oh,
I'm
because
Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, a Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
なるほどね。もともとあの機械たちは人を襲わなかったんだ。どこ？何？読めない。これか。はい。読めない。読めないよ。死んでる。
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More eclipse.
Careful now.
まだいんのかよ。びっくりした。もうやめてよ。もうなんなんこれ。アポロじゃん、アポロ。
I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
そうか、じゃあここにはすべてのあれがあるんだね。おそらく。おそらく。じゃあ行きましょい。やべえ、やべえ、ちょっと待って。死ぬ。目の前にいたわ。暗すぎて見えるんだもん、敵が。こっちは。裏から回れる？
all of this lost, the ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
一応いける。
Contact!
やべ、見つかった。見えねえ。見えねえ。どこだ。全然見えねえ。また一人ぼっち。いいね。一人ぼっちいいね。現実と一緒だ。寂しい。私さくらんぼ。登っちまえ。
Save these for the trail.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, so why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which?
Looks like the only way onwards.
前にしか進めない。
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate
Hello,
functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 rally accords. Now that may seem...
聞けよ、人の話。
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
Oh, Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office. Boats are full of water.
上行くのか。上か。あ、なるほど。左。 お、さっきの部屋入った。
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
Us would benefit from antilocanate morphologies, though
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia? You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
No space.
No space.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
こんなこと言われたってやべえ
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child. My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jerome was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny.
いやいや、これアベンジャーズで。アベンジャーズで、ハルクが入れられた檻じゃん。
Survived. A doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings, a pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
The Nora cast me out at birth. You're not hurting me if you hurt them.
Really? Then it makes no difference one way or another. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
壊しやがった。
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
これさっきのところじゃん。うわ。さあ来る。さあ来るですか。
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
おいおいおいおいおい。やばいやばいやばい。
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Tyrann ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the radiance in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
それは終わった。武器は
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. Oh, that pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
そういうことだ。いや、なんか言われます。
Gotta get out of the way. It's down.
よし。早くこっち。ごめん。これで着替えちゃう。一瞬で着替えちゃう。プリズムタワーメイクアップ。
Hey!
っと待って。全然何言ってたか。こういうの嫌なんだんだよ。腹がなかった。バイランス。ざまあ見ろ、本当にもうこの野郎。いやいやいやいや、ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って、なんか右下に広告出てる。ちょっと待って。消した。よしよし。
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
なんだ。サイレンス来た。なんで知ってんの？おお、こいつも能力あんじゃん。うわー、超熱い。おっしゃー、超熱い。あ、来るとは思ったよ。
Really here? You risked your life?
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I duplicated every data file you scanned.
こいつの体どうなってんの？
Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
耳眩しい。
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corrupted to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess.
なぜこうなった？
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy. It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Helis recognized you back in the sun ring. You told me that you'd assisted the eclipse, not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who.
なんだこいついきなり出やがって。ふう、かっこいい。ちょっとね、今更シャドウの防具 K って。わお。セクシー。これでいいかな。というわけで、今回はここまでです。バイバイキン。